Starting out early today. Yes, we are. Um, Actually, we're starting even 3 minutes before I said we were going live. So I am going to talk a little bit about Colombia today. I have a trip coming up in about a month and a half. So I want to talk about how much I paid to travel to Colombia and how I use points in order to make that happen. But first off, when you guys come in, just let me know you're in the building just by saying what's up. We are starting earlier today, so I want to try to promote this out as much as possible. So if you can also hit that like button, that would help us immensely because we'll get more people knowing that we're on live right now. So just let me know you're here. Just give me a thumbs up, give me a hello, give me a something. And if you guys are interested in, I'm going to be doing some more Colombia content because I'm building up to the trip to Colombia at Carnival. I'll be attending Carnival there. So I am going to be doing some more videos that are related to Colombia, as well as some more live streams that are related to Colombia. So just be aware of that. And if you guys have any questions or anything like that about South America, well, mainly Colombia. I haven't been to Brazil yet, so or any of Argentina or any of the other countries in South America. But if you are interested, just let me know, and we will. I'll let you know all that I know about travel to Colombia and travel to South America using points, because I think it's very important when we start talking about travel. How many points do you need to travel to these destinations? I think that's really important. So. All right, guys, go ahead and give me. I'm going to move some screens around here. Just getting everything the way that I like it here. Off a little bit. I like having my chat up a little higher. So go ahead and move that. And as you guys come in, as I said, as you guys come in, just let me know you're here, and then also hit that like button. And let's see. I'm waiting for my chat to come back. Okay, here we go. We have our chat. I want to give you guys some shout outs. I'll do a few shout outs right now. Let's see. Error. I'm getting an error message. Okay. Guys, let me know how everything looks and sounds, all that good stuff. I did go back to the old computer that I was using before. The main reason for that is I want to get this computer to work right. And I think it was another issue last time. So hopefully it works fine. This time. So just let me know if you're hearing anything that sounds wrong or you're seeing video that's all messed up. Just let me know. Okay, guys, we'll do some shout outs real quick, and then we'll start into the show. We'll be on for about an hour today, and then as more and more people come in, I'll give them shout outs too. Okay, let's see. David, what's going on? Amex King is here. What's up? What's going on, brother? Terry, how you doing? John, what's going on? Sean, what's going on? Good to see you. First time seeing you here. See, Amadou, what's going on, Amadou? Kane, what's going on? The Corey Experience, what's going on? How to Build Credit TV, what's going on, Dwayne? So Dwayne has a YouTube channel. You guys got to check him out. He talks about how to build credit, and he just put out a video. I think it was yesterday. So you want to check his video out. Talking about, I can't remember the topic. I just remember you're holding cash. The power of thumbnails, man. I remember the thumbnail, but I can't remember the title. But yeah, go over to his channel, subscribe to his channel, check out his videos. He does live streams every Monday at what time is it? 5, I think, 5 p.m. Central Time or something like that. I don't know. Just correct me, and I'll put it out to everybody. But yeah, he's got some real great content over there, so you want to check him out. Chris, what's going on, Chris? Byron, what's going on, Byron? Scott, how you doing, Scott? Brian, what's up? And let's see, Spray, what's going on, buddy? All right, so if you guys have any questions about Colombia, about travel to Colombia, feel free to put it in the chat. About points, credit cards, all that good stuff. Just you can put it in the chat. Just put at TEC, and I'll make sure that I go over and address those questions. You guys know I'm going to continue doing live streams on Sunday, but I'm kind of figuring out what time is best. So I might be changing the time around just to see what suits everyone's needs the best. So just be aware of that. And also the easiest way to know if I'm going live is to join the WhatsApp group. And there's a link in the description as well as in the comment section. If you click on the comment section, there's a link there that I pinned at the very top. And just click on that. There's a form that you fill out. It's not a long form. It's just a few questions that you answer. And then you'll get an email. You'll get an email immediately with the link to the WhatsApp group. And the reason I did that is I just want to have a little bit. I want to know kind of a little bit of information before you come into the WhatsApp group, only because we've had some people come in the past that just wanted to spam the group with nonsense. So I want to make sure you guys are on board when it comes to either learning about travel credit cards, you have travel credit cards, you want to provide your expertise when it comes to certain credit cards that you have. So that's the reason for that. Okay, let's see. Terry, Happy New Year. What's up? What's up, man? Happy New Year, brother. Let's see. I know you like Colombia. What is the best time of the year to go for bang for buck? Okay, so they have rainy seasons. I believe the rainy season is in April, May, maybe March, April, May, and then they have another rainy season in October. So I would say, I mean, but even when it's rainy season, it's still fine, and nothing shuts down. That's the thing about Colombia. Even when it's raining, people are still going out to clubs. They're still going out to restaurants. People are riding motorcycles all over. Motorcycles are a real big thing in Colombia because not everyone can afford a car, so they're good transportation, as well as so motorcycles and scooters, as well as they have what they call Rappi. Rappi is uh, uh, like an Uber. What do we call it? Uber Eats and Grubhub and all that, but it's on steroids because they will deliver anything to you, anything that you want, they'll deliver to you. I've even heard that they will go to the. I don't know how this works, but this is what I was told, so I'm going to share with you guys. They will go and get money from the ATM for you, or get cash for you. Maybe they'll go in the bank. I don't know how that all works, and then they will bring cash to you if you really need it. But really, really good service, very, very reasonably priced. I would imagine at some point they're probably going to break to North America, into the United States, as well as Mexico, if they're not already in Mexico. But they have a really good service, and they're all on motorcycles, and so you have motorcycles everywhere. So even though it's raining, it's still fine to travel there. Um, so as far as bang for buck, I don't. I mean, if you go when there are large events, yes, you're going to pay a little bit more for your airfare. And in this situation, I use points, but I still had to book it earlier than I normally do because I wanted to make sure that there was a seat available. So if it's an event, and you have to just kind of check the calendar, you're going to have Carnival in February, March time. You're going to have Carnival. It's going to be really, really busy at that time, and the prices will really spike at that time in certain areas. So in Barranquilla, they're going to spike, but not all over the country. As well as in Medellin, they have a flower festival in August, and the prices will spike at that time too if you want to go to Medellin. And then during Christmas time, a lot of places during Christmas time, the prices will be a lot more expensive. So December period, like if you look at any dates in December, you're going to be paying you're going to be paying more for airfare, just because Christmas is a time where Colombians will go back home, and there's a lot of travel during that time. Just like in the U.S., we travel a lot during the holidays, so they do the same. So that's another thing to consider. Okay, let's see. Let's see other questions here, and then we'll get into the points that I used and how many points I used in a minute here. I just want to go over some of the stuff that you guys are talking about. I know you like. Okay, let's see. Um, Amadou says, "How are you? I just came back from Morocco, where I spent Christmas and New Year. Cool, Morocco, man. That's a cool destination. I know I need to get out of my comfort zone of Colombia and start traveling to some other places. And I've been to some other places, but lately I've been going to Colombia. I have been spending a lot of points going to Colombia. So I do want to venture out and go to some of these other countries. Maybe not Morocco right now, but probably in the future, I definitely want to go there. Okay, so Kane's saying the video is laggy. All right, so I'm hoping it picks up. Let me know if it's made any changes. I know you said that probably about 5 minutes ago, so let me know if there's any changes. If not, I think maybe this computer just is not going to let me do it. It's just not. It's not equipped for what we're doing here. And I do see people dropping off. Let's see here. Go Saints. All right. 7 Central. Okay, 7 p.m. Central. That's what time How to Build Credit TV has his live stream, and that's on Monday. So you want to check him out on Monday. Let's see here. Marshawn, what's going on, brother? What's going on, Marshawn? So Marshawn will be going to Carnival as well. We'll be meeting up. Be the first time I meet Marshawn. He's in our WhatsApp group. We have a Colombia WhatsApp group. So I'll be meeting him for the first time. Of course, I'm going to have my camera with me, so you guys are going to see some of that stuff. Let's see. So, guys, let me know, because it looks like my chat is not working right now. So let me know if there's any. Obviously, there's something going on, but just let me know what's going on on your end, what you guys see. And I'm going to give it another 5 minutes. If it's still the same, then I'm just going to jump off and jump on my other computer. It's amazing. Like, I'm thinking live stream, the computer doesn't have to be that fast to process stuff, but apparently it does. And being that this computer is about 6 years old, it's not up to the task for this. So that's just the breaks. The whole reason why I just don't like to switch computers out. I like to just have one computer sitting all set up and ready to go. So if I want to do anything, any type of video, I can just sit down and do the video. I don't have to set up the computer and then go through all this stuff. So that's the reason that I want it that way. But apparently, it's just not gonna work. Let's see, Edgar, what's going on, Edgar? Edgar from Miami. So Edgar, you're pretty close to Colombia. You can just take a little short hop. It's like what, 2.5 hours to get there from Miami, which is something else to think about too if you ever want to go for a short trip to Colombia. And if you're out in Florida, you're out that way, or maybe you want to take a trip to Florida, stay there for a few days, and then travel to Colombia. It's a short ride. It's no more than 3 hours on a plane to get there. So, all right, let's see. Terry, what's going on? Let's see. Need to know the best city to go for couples and activities, events. Wife will be off of work in the summer. We should go to Mexico, but try to go to Colombia this year. So for families, I mean, pretty much anywhere you go, any of the large cities, you have Bogota, you have Medellin, you have Cartagena. I would probably recommend Cartagena, especially if you want to do a lot of different types of activities. Cartagena is right on the coast, so you're able to go to some of the islands that they have there. And some of those islands what we got going here? Some of those islands are really nice. So you want to go there, you can go and hang out. And lay out by the lay out on the beach, and they have some really nice beaches out there when you go to the islands. And then they have the walled city too. You can go to the walled city and hang out there in Cartagena. So they just have more. They have more to offer in Cartagena. That's just my opinion for families. Now Medellin, they do have stuff to offer too, but Medellin's more of a nightlife city. So that's what goes on there for the most part. They don't have a beach nearby. You can go to Guatape, which is an area where they have this large rock, and you can climb up the rock, and then they have some water activities that you can do there because they have a lake out there. But for the most part, family, I would say I would recommend Cartagena if you have a family and you're going out there. Um, and like I said, you can do the jet skis and you can do all that stuff that you would do at a beach in a beach community. So that's nice. Um, Bogota is also a nice place to go to bring family, only because, or mainly because it is their capital. So they do have a lot of government buildings there, museums, and stuff like that. So there are a lot of different attractions where you can go. And they have this right outside of Bogota. They have the salt mines. You can go to the salt mines. Those are pretty amazing, where they built a church into a salt mine. So that was a pretty interesting experience as far as just seeing that. It was pretty nice. And then they walk you through and tell you the whole. They give you the whole spiel about how it was created and why it was created and all that. So it's pretty interesting. Other places, trying to think offhand, those are the places that I've traveled to. I've been to Barranquilla as well. Barranquilla, I really wouldn't. I mean, I don't. I mean, for Carnival, for a large event, I think it's a good place to go, and it would be a good place to bring family to see Carnival. But I have not been in Barranquilla other than during the time when Carnival was. So I don't. I don't know what else goes on there in Barranquilla.